Hey, as usual this morning, I want to do a video here to do a couple of things. One, I want to give everybody a quick look at my new KORTH and address a concern a lot of people seem to have had about this gun. The other thing I want to do is announce yesterday's winners for the Glock Perfection Patch. If you're not already aware, we are doing a fundraiser over on my website, tympistolproject.com. We are raising money for Fur Friends Animal Rescue. Every day, I choose 10 people that donated that day. If you go over and donate $10 or more, I choose 10 of those people to receive one of the very exclusive Glock Perfection patches. And I really want to thank the people that donated yesterday, because yesterday was the biggest day we'd had yet. We had nearly 50 people donate yesterday, so it took me a while to choose the names today. But, you know, it's worth it because it's for a good cause. I think the reason we had so many people donate yesterday is now we actually have a specific thing that we're raising money for. Fur Friends Animal Rescue, when I told them I was going to raise a little money for them, said it's perfect because there's 8 puppies that were born with parvo in a local animal shelter and they're scheduled to be put down. But Fur Friends Animal Rescue wants to step in and take responsibility for the puppies and get them treatment for their parvo, because parvo is curable and the puppies could live a healthy life if they receive the treatment. The treatment just costs, and a lot of animal shelters won't pay that cost. So now that we've actually got a face, or actually 8 adorable little faces on the actual fundraiser, it was more successful yesterday than any other day. And the money you all have donated so far has already gone to use. I drew out what we had earned so far yesterday, which was around $1,300. And that was at the morning yesterday. That was before everybody donated yesterday afternoon. And I gave them $1,000 directly. And then I put $100 here and there on like little fundraisers they had on their Facebook page to try to get the balls rolling. So the money is already being put to good use. So let's keep it up. Everyone go over there and donate today and be registered to win one of the 10 patches. But the biggest thing is you helped save the life of one of these 8 puppies. And we'll get into yesterday's winners here in a minute, and we'll talk more about the fundraiser. But for now, like I said, I want to show people the KORTH here and address a concern a lot of people seem to have about this gun. Sorry if my voice fades in and out here. I'm on a swivel chair that I just bought, and it keeps swiveling me away from the microphone and the camera. So hopefully I can stay locked in one position here. As soon as I let go of the table, I go spinning around. But like I said, wanted to show everyone the KORTH here and talk about one little thing. Everyone that's familiar with a KORTH knows this is pretty much one of the top of the line revolvers. It's just a really amazing piece of machinery, but it costs a lot too. It's a very expensive gun. It's like a $3,500 revolver. I sold 7 guns to buy this gun and one other gun. I sold a Colt Anaconda and other guns to buy this. So, you know, you'd hope it'd be worth it, and I'm sure it will be. But one thing a lot of people seem to be upset about, they're like, you buy a $3,500 gun and it comes with rubber grips. Well, I wanted to assure those people that to do not worry, don't worry about me, don't feel bad for me, because it did come with a walnut grip also. It just shipped with the rubber grip, but it came with this one here. And today I'm going to put this one on the gun so that everyone will be happy. And while I'm doing so, I'll read the names of yesterday's patch winners. The first winner from yesterday is John Heasley. I wanted to say Beasley, but I think that's a doll on an old TV show. Miss Beasley. That's showing how really old I am. But it's John Heasley. Next is a Tom Ferguson. Tom Ferguson is the next name. The next one, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce, and I'm spinning away from the microphone again. James Seipel. I'm not really sure which way it is. It's E before I, which always confuses me. So not sure how that one is pronounced. And there. Oh, those are tight. Those don't want to come off easy. So let's see here. We got James Seipel. The next one is Joel Nadler. That's quite the last name. That, to me, that sounds like a Batman villain who, I don't know, goes around and tickles people's balls or something. But was it Joel Nadler? And the next name is Rommel. I don't know how to pronounce this last name either. What was these last names? Maragwai or whatever, something like that. Pretty sure that's one of those things you can't get wet or feed after midnight. But Rommel M. I mean, how many Rommels could have donated? So I'm sure you know who you are. The other name is Robert Igo. Robert Igo. I hope that's supposed to come out of there because it did. The next one is the man with two first names, but only one of them's a man's. Luckily, it's his first name that's a man's name. Stephen Carroll. Although he does spell it with two R's and two L's, which means it is the man's spelling. And I know that because my sister spells her name with two R's and two L's. I'm not saying she's a man. I'm just saying she was named after a man. Or she was named after a woman who was named after a man. So I know that's the man's spelling. Is that screw coming out of there? I don't know if it is or it isn't. Are those decorative or something? I see things spinning, but ain't nothing getting looser. I don't know what's going on here. Hope I'm not fucking this up. Remember, if I do fuck this up, you all are my witnesses. It was fucked up when it got here. We'll just delete this video. I don't guess it comes apart. I guess it just slides up on and then screws into place. Let's try that. Okay, that's not what it does. So, let's see. How do you get this thing apart? Oh, there it goes. It's going to break it there. But I got it apart there. Now, where were we on the names now? Next is Patrick Rockwall. I wanted to say it was Rockwell when I first looked at it, but no, it's Rockwall. So I guess they ran out of names when that family named themselves. They're like, we'll just name ourselves after that wall over there. But what was it? Patrick Rockwall. Now I can't remember which side the long screws went in. I don't think it matters. I think one is a receiver and one's a pitcher and one's a catcher here. I think if you want to put it in lewd terms. I think this one goes on this side. Yes, it does. And then this goes through and catches it. It's expensive, so it has to be more complicated. That's just the way things go. Oops, I got the ratchet going the wrong way here. Okay, next here, we have Matthew. And this is one of those names that begins and ends with a consonant and has a Z in the middle, but then it's got like 4 vowels to each side of the Z. It looks like Wiener Schnitzel almost, but it's Wiener Zero or something. Once again, what is with these last names? And I'm sure you know who you are, Matthew Wiener Schnitzel. And finally, the last person who actually only got on the list after I had to go back and choose another name because I realized JP Morgan Chase wasn't actually someone that donated. It was where I transferred the money out into my checking account yesterday. So, and yes, I know people are like, don't bank with Chase. I'm too fucking lazy to go change all my direct payments and all my auto pay and all that stuff. But the last name is Sean Duncan. Okay, there you have it. The wood grips are on it. So like I said, people don't have to be worried. I do have wood grips for the gun. Now, I'm not crazy about these grips because they're big, these are almost like Target grips here. Big swell at the bottom, big swell here. I might buy another set of them and shave all this down. There's room in here to lose about 1/4 inch at the bottom, and I could lose all this around the edge here. Thin this down a little bit here. I think I'll probably do a little work on it before I can get them to where I like them, but I want to keep one set that's just normal. It'll be good for the range. This would be horrible for carry because it's so big, but at the range, I'm sure these will be very comfortable grips. So I wanted to show people that there. Like I said, it did come with nice walnut grips. And also, I want to say congratulations to all the people that won one of the Perfection patches yesterday, one of the Glock Perfection patches, and encourage everyone, whether you want the patch or not, and whether you win the patch or not, go over to TYMP Pistol Project, donate $10 or more to Fur Friends Animal Rescue to help save one of the Parvo puppies, and you'll be in the running to win one of the patches, whether you want it or not. Every other day up until yesterday, everybody had like a 50% chance. Yesterday was a big day. I don't know if today will be a big day or not. So, couldn't give it to as big a percentage of people yesterday as I could before, but you know, it's not about the patch. The patch is a nice plus. It's really about saving the puppies. So please go over, donate, help save these little fellas. They're just adorable. And I will get back with you tomorrow of who won the patches today.